How's everybody doing? Thanks again for tuning in to Wicked Warnings, your number one source for construction and emergency safety and strobe lighting equipment for cars, vans, buses, bicycles, tricycles, everything in between. Like this brand new 2021 Chevrolet Silverado. This happens to be a 2500. As you can see on the front of this truck, we wanted a nice amber white regular snowplow package. Very simple, very easy. So we're going to bundle this one up for you so you can do your own install just like this. Now, if you happen to have a Chevrolet front grille just like this, you might notice that there's not too many spots in the grille to mount a light. However, right on the bottom of that Chevrolet logo, you can use our mounting bracket as well as our Lin 6 or our TIR 3. This particular build is showing our Lin 6 in amber white, but we have all varieties of TIR 3 or Lin 6 that will mount in this exact location using the 90-degree bracket. The bracket is screwed from the bottom up into the bottom part of the grille there, right below the Chevrolet logo. That way, if you ever remove it, you have very minimal damage, just a couple of screw holes, and you can run the wiring into the grille and to the right and left behind the headlights to avoid your active shutters if you happen to have active shutters. This truck, being a 2500, did not have active shutters. Yours may. If in fact you do, go around them, don't go through them so you don't pinch the wire in the shutter. You definitely don't want to be running wires through the active shutters. Now, we went ahead and synchronized this particular Lin 6. As you can see, we're firing both amber and white. This is a 75 FPM alternation flash pattern. That means 75 flashes per minute. It's a triple flash, 75 FPM alternate. And you can synchronize both amber and white. Now, if you have our Lin 6 light and you like this pattern, one thing I will note is you're not able to reverse this pattern, meaning you're not able to have one light flashing white while the other is simultaneously flashing amber. As you can see, they are synchronized amber and white, and that is how our Lin 6 will behave in a dual color light. So, if you like this, you'll like the back of the truck as well, because back here we kept it super simple as well. We've got the very same light mounted right in the step pocket down there. We just drill a single hole and two little holes for the screw, so not too much damage at all. That particular light bounces off the step, works quite well for forward, and honestly works a little bit decent for side warning as well. You can kind of see the pump of color that you're going to get. I can lower the camera down, get you a little bit better shot there. Again, synchronized the colors, so you get the solid flash of amber and then white in synchronization. That's how this particular pattern works. Very easy system to run. We simply extended both of those Lin 6s with our 22-5 wire. We brought it up to behind the driver's tail light where we combined it with a 16-2 and we ran that forward to our switch. In the front of the truck, we simply extended the grille with the 22-5 in through the firewall and to our switch. Alrighty, regarding the switch and how easy this system is put together, we're going to see this truck come back at a later date. So we decided to put the switch right here, which is exactly where the factory switches are going to go when we install the factory. Now, as I said, we're going to see this truck back at a later date for factory switches. So we're going to cut that out and put the factory switches right in its place. However, if you want just a simple, easy single switch location, that's where you can get it. You can grab power all in the side here. There's all kinds of extra power right here. You can put a fuse, put one of our fuse kits we're going to include. So you can tap the power here, put a fuse kit right here, run it over to the switch. And then, as I said, your 22.5s are going to go out front to the grill and your 16.2 is going to come to the back here. I'll poke you underneath and show you where I drill the firewall on these particular trucks. Now, this one had a whole lot of plow stuff going on. Please don't do that. You can come through the factory boot the proper way. There's a little nipple on there where you can kind of see they brought some of the wiring through the factory boot. Please don't ever pull that apart like that. That's obviously not our work, and that will be changed. Here's what Wicked Warnings did over on this side right here. We like to keep most of our stuff separate, pardon my hand, separate from the rest of the builds, especially when there's a lot of plow stuff mixed into there. So as you can see here, we'll go ahead and remove this little piece of carpet. Pardon my hairy arm. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. All right, we have our 3/4 grommet right there. We have a little bit of split loom, which you can provide on your own, and that's where we were able to drill through and keep all of our strobe wiring completely separate from that plow mess that's going on over there that we're going to have to fix. As I said, this is going to come back in at a later date. We're going to add switches. We're going to fix that plow disaster. We're going to do all kinds of stuff. Now, I like to try to put this carpet back up in there as much as you can to kind of close up the hole. make it look as factory as we can like that, stop any air from coming through there. So that's what we did. Again, fairly simple, single switch, power from here. We're going to include in this bundle one of our 3/4 grommets for the firewall. We're going to include a switch. We're going to include a fuse tap. We're going to include 50 feet of 22.5, which will give you plenty to extend the grill LEDs inside and the rear bumper LEDs. We're also going to give you 25 feet of 16.2. We brought the 16.2 right in through the factory grommet underneath the carpet here, and I might as well go ahead and show you underneath here. That's right there. We went right through that factory grommet right there with our wire insertion tool. We'll go ahead and link to the wire insertion tool. As you can see, we armored this all the way up, brought it through there nice and tight. By using the wire insertion tool, we're able to bring that wire through that rubber and keep it waterproof. That little bit of gray you see there is just from pulling it through the wire insertion tool. So that's nice and waterproof right there. We ran our wire right down here all the way to the back end of the truck. That's our 16.2. Again, split loomed there for durability. You can provide that split loom on your own. So that's pretty much it. Simple, effective, little 4-corner kit for the Silverado chassis. We're also going to supply you with the 90-degree brackets for those front lights. So you're going to get 4 Lin 6, 2 90-degree brackets, 1 switch, 1 fuse kit, 1 3/4-inch grommet, 50 feet 22.5, 25 feet 16.2, and you should be good to go. Thanks again for watching Wicked Warnings. If I missed anything, I'll edit the video. I'm trying to get these a little quicker and cleaner in the videos. So thanks again for watching Wicked Warnings. I'll holler at you at the next video. Keep us in mind, we are your #1 source for construction and emergency safety and strobe lighting equipment for cars, vans, buses, bicycles, tricycles, SUVs, and very sweet Chevy Silverado 2500 HD 2021, just like what you're seeing here. If you want to see more Silverado builds, check out our other playlists. Check out all of our other playlists. And thanks again for tuning in. I almost forgot to mention to y'all, if you want more information on this job, be sure to look up build number 19469-shop. 19469-shop is this build. Thanks again for tuning in. Build 19469.